Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're like me, you probably spend more time scrolling through Netflix than actually watching something. The paradox of choice is real, right? You've got thousands of options, but you just can't decide what to press play on. Well, fear not. I've done the hard work for you. I've spent way too much time on my couch, popcorn in hand, to bring you the ultimate guide to what's absolutely worth binge-watching on Netflix right now. We've got everything from mind-bending sci-fi to laugh-out-loud comedies and gripping dramas. So grab your comfiest blanket, maybe a snack or two, and let's dive into your next obsession. First up, let's talk about the show that has everyone hooked. I'm talking about Echoes of the Void. This isn't your typical sci-fi. It's a limited series that blends mystery, thriller, and some seriously thought-provoking science fiction concepts. The story follows a brilliant astrophysicist who intercepts a strange signal from a distant galaxy. But this isn't just a friendly hello from aliens. The signal starts to warp reality in subtle, terrifying ways, making her question her own sanity. What makes this show so brilliant is the pacing. It builds suspense slowly, layering mystery upon mystery, so you're constantly on the edge of your seat. The visuals are stunning, the lead performance is absolutely captivating, and the ending... Oh, the ending will have you and your friends debating it for weeks? If you love shows like Black Mirror or Dark, you absolutely cannot miss Echoes of the Void. It's smart, it's thrilling, and it's a binge watch that you'll finish in a single weekend. I guarantee it. Next, if you're in the mood for something a little lighter, something that will make you genuinely laugh, then you need to check out The Last Intern. This is a workplace comedy with a huge heart. It centers on a 65-year-old retired widow who, out of sheer boredom, decides to take an internship at a trendy, fast-paced tech startup full of millennials and Gen Zers. The generational clashes are hilarious, but where the show really shines is in its character development. It avoids cheap stereotypes and instead creates a story about connection, finding purpose at any age, and how different generations can actually learn from each other. The ensemble cast has incredible chemistry, and the writing is witty and sharp without ever being mean-spirited. It is the kind of comfort show you can put on after a long day to just unwind and feel good. It's warm, it's funny, and it's surprisingly touching. The Last Intern is a true gem that deserves way more attention. Alright, let's switch gears to the world of nonfiction. For all you documentary lovers out there, the one you have to watch this month is The Art of the Steal. This is a fascinating docu-series that dives deep into the world's most audacious art heists. Each episode focuses on a different famous case, from the theft of the Mona Lisa to the infamous Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist. What makes it so compelling is how it's put together. It uses a mix of archival footage, slick reenactments, and interviews with investigators, art historians, and sometimes even people connected to the criminals themselves. It plays out like a Hollywood thriller, but it's all real. You'll learn about the intricate planning, the high-stakes execution, and the often baffling aftermath of these incredible crimes. It's not just about the theft. It's about the obsession with art, the egos involved, and the billion-dollar black market. It's educational, entertaining, and incredibly addictive. Now, for those of you who crave a good, juicy drama with complex characters and a plot full of twists and turns, let me introduce you to Saffron Hills. Think of it as a modern-day Succession, but set in the glamorous, high-stakes world of luxury real estate in Los Angeles. The series follows the powerful matriarch of a real estate empire and her three ambitious children who are all vying to take over the family business. The backstabbing, the alliances, the secrets. It is absolutely delicious. The dialogue is razor-sharp and the performances are top-notch. You'll find yourself loving and hating these characters, sometimes in the same scene. It's a show that explores themes of family, loyalty, and the corrupting influence of wealth and power. The production design is gorgeous, giving you a peek into a world of unbelievable luxury. If you're looking for a glossy, addictive soap opera with substance, Saffron Hills is your ticket. Let's head into the fantasy realm for a moment. If you're a fan of epic adventures, magic, and mythical creatures, Netflix has just dropped a new series called The Crimson Compass. This is a big-budget fantasy that feels like it could be the next big thing. Based on a beloved book series, it follows a young mapmaker who discovers she has a unique magical ability that makes her the key to finding a legendary lost city. Of course, she's not the only one looking for it. A dark sorcerer and his army are hot on her trail, leading to a grand adventure across a beautifully realized world. The world building is incredible, with rich lore and diverse cultures. The special effects are movie quality, and the action sequences are thrilling. But at its core, it's a classic hero's journey with a really likable protagonist and a band of companions you well grow to love. It has that perfect mix of adventure, heart, and high stakes that fantasy fans are always looking for. Okay, let's bring it back to reality, but with a twist. There's a fantastic international series from Spain that's been quietly climbing the charts, and it's called The Watchmaker's Secret. This is a historical mystery that will pull you in from the very first episode. Set in early 20th century Madrid, it tells the story of a young woman who inherits her estranged grandfather's old watch shop. Inside, she finds a series of cryptic journals and half-finished inventions that suggest he was involved in a secret society trying to solve a crime that the police gave up on years ago. It is a beautifully shot series with amazing period detail that really transports you to that time and place. The mystery is intricate and full of clever puzzles and codes. It's a slow-burn thriller that respects its audience's intelligence. If you don't mind reading subtitles or if you want to practice your Spanish, The Watchmaker's Secret is a sophisticated and engrossing mystery that's unlike anything else on the platform right now. And of course, we can't forget about movies. If you only have time for one film this month, make it Starlight Express. No, not the musical. This is an original Netflix sci-fi film that feels like a throwback to classic 80s adventure movies, but with modern visuals. It's about a lonely teenager in a small desert town who finds a crashed alien probe in his backyard. He manages to fix it, and in doing so, accidentally sends a signal that leads a friendly, quirky alien scout to Earth, but it also alerts a dangerous intergalactic bounty hunter. What follows is a thrilling and heartwarming chase movie as the teen and his new alien friend try to evade the hunter and get the scout back home. It's got that Amblin Entertainment vibe, full of wonder, humor, and a surprising amount of emotional depth. It's a perfect family movie night choice, but honestly, it's just a great film for anyone who wants to feel that sense of childhood adventure again. It's pure, unadulterated fun. Finally, I want to give a shout out to a hidden gem that's perfect for a quick binge. It's an animated anthology series for adults called Midnight Tailies. Each episode is a standalone short story, animated in a completely different style by a different studio from around the world. The genres range from horror and sci-fi to dark comedy and surreal fantasy. Because each story is so unique, you never know what you're going to get. One episode might be a terrifying folk horror story animated with stop motion, and the next might be a hilarious, brightly colored cartoon about robots having an existential crisis. It's a showcase of incredible artistic talent and storytelling creativity. It's the perfect show to watch when you don't want to commit to a long series but still want something visually stunning and thought-provoking. Some episodes will stick with you long after you've watched them. It's a true feast for the eyes and the mind. So there you have it. That's my ultimate guide to what you should be binge-watching on Netflix this month. We've got sci-fi, comedy, drama, documentaries, fantasy, and more. Hopefully this list helps you spend less time scrolling and more time watching. Let me know in the comments which of these you're most excited to check out, or if you have any other recommendations that I might have missed. I love hearing from you guys. And if you found this guide helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more recommendations every single month. Thanks so much for watching and happy binging.